All right, get ready for some extremely original content, which isn't fits entirely within the fair use protections from copyright law. So Netflix recently put out a trailer for something called qforce, and the trailer is ratioed to the Nightmare Realm. Let's give it a look. That I will. Oh yeah, look, it's me. Look, I'm chilling over there in the corner. See, we can kind of, yeah. Look at that. Anyway, let's take a look. Literally, Vosh.
Hey, Twink!
Oh, hey, girl! That's my job,
Ignore
Daddy.
the
Right?
We're
subtitles.
qforce. We're the first queer agents in the field ever.
We got Pride,
That's called an entrance.
Rag,
by the way.
Straight Aim,
In the world. Don't hit me hard right now.
Getting Hard, Hacking, Patty Harrison,
All right, freeze! The room's empty. I wasted all that masculinity on nothing.
Not nothing. My little butthole went boop.
very good.
You can't pander to the gays, they can smell it. You're acting like Citibank at Pride.
Self-report on that one. All right, I know that was a lot to follow in a very short length of time, but I'm going to need you to stick with me, okay? Because we have not even begun to finish talking about this thing. All right? There. Now we have transferred now to the segment analysis, okay? We flipped the video. We did everything we needed to, okay? So basically, this is a trailer. Straight Aim, Gay Heroes. Sean Hayes, a bunch of people I don't care about, coming to Netflix September 2nd. I would have respected them if they had said you're acting like Netflix during Pride. Oh my god! That would have saved it right there. You're acting like Netflix during Pride Month, and then they turn to look at the camera. They the camera, you know? That would have done it right there. I think that would have made the trailer, you know? Anyway, less than 10,000 likes, more than 10,000 quote tweets. Narrow margin there, but they did it. And I feel like the top comment here pretty much just nailed the attitude that people seem to have towards this. Please just close that. Just call me a slur, okay? Please just make a 37-second trailer for a thing and just have a guy in a polo shirt holding a can of beer look directly into the camera and call me every homophobic slur. Just beat me to death, okay? Please. So I'm glad chat instinctively understands what the problem with this is, but just in case there are people who don't necessarily know, or people who are curious, or people who aren't that tapped into this, I'm going to explain some of the reasons why looking at this makes me annoyed. So first of all, just to be clear, okay? Having gay characters in animated media is not groundbreaking anymore, okay? This is, in fact, almost standard in, like, children's cartoon shows nowadays. From Steven Universe, to Adventure Time, to Owl House, to Star vs. Evil, to, like, all these shows nowadays. But it's not just that they have gay characters, okay? Yeah, She-Ra, OKKO. It's not just that these characters, Infinity Train, which is a bop, it's not just that these characters are gay, it's that they're, for the most part, good gay characters, you know what I mean? Like, when like, the gay happens in, like, the Owl House, or OKKO, or She-Ra, or whatever, they're not like, oh my god, gay queen stan, which one of the lesbian top, oh my god. Part because it's a kid's show, but also because gay people are people who act like human beings. And I've never actually heard a gay guy say, my asshole went boop, while being around them. But, well, a lot of it you can chalk up to cartoon logic here. But look, let's go over this, okay? First of all, it's not groundbreaking to have, like, gay characters in media anymore. So this feels like it's 10 years late, you know what I mean? If you wanted to have, like, edgy adult animation that was about all gay spies, 10 years ago you probably could have gotten away with that because the discourse hadn't been moved forward, you know what I mean? Like, you could have been like, oh yeah, okay, they're going balls to the wall because there were no gay characters in media and they're having fun with it, whatever. But now that we have like dozens of well-realized gay characters in popular animated media, this feels not only late, this also feels like safe. You know what I mean? Like this it's acting like it's so bold and proud and subversive, but this is coming out at the least controversial time. Like this is the safest time right now, to lay out a show like this, and it comes off as conceited in that way. And then you actually look at like the way this runs. Like, look at this.
Hey, Twink!
Oh, hey, girl.
So there is nothing wrong with how any of the people here look, okay? But I'm gonna be real with you. If your understanding of gay communities and gay culture is watching one episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and then you're like, oh my God, that's it. That's it. That's them. That's it. We've nailed it. You know what I mean? It feels like we've leaned so incredibly hard into stereotyping with pretty much everything here that, again, 10 years ago would have been more acceptable.
That's my job, daddy.
Right. They're gay.
qforce. We're the first queer agents in the field.
Now, I don't have like a broader problem with the character designs like that either, but we're the first queer agents in the field ever, and it's like 2021. You know what I mean? Dude, you're so brave in 2021 making a show. You know? Hold on, somebody just linked. There's apparently a Twitter thread from a queer artist who worked in it. Let's give it a look. I want to say some stuff re the qforce trailer. I'm one of the many queer artists who worked on this show, and boy, can I say with confidence that trailer is awful. The clips they chose and how they edited them together removed all plot, character dynamics, and heart that the show actually has. The show itself is not free of issues as a TV show. Of course, it's not got to be perfect, but it is good. People are jumping the gun, calling it homophobic and offensive, when they've only seen this horribly edited 40-second trailer. So many amazing and wonderful queer artists worked themselves to the bone on this. This was typed while crying. So put your assumptions aside and give it a try. We were all skeptical at first, but it proved itself to have heart, which is rare to find in adult comedy. So before you berate me and other artists with how awful it is, wait, hold on. If anyone's berating artists over this, guys, artists don't choose any. Artists don't decide anything. You know, that or people are making fun of here. People will get mad at a piece of media and then go and find the social media of the janitor of the person who cleans up the room that the staff meetings are held in, and then go harass them. Okay, people will dox the window cleaners who wipe down the windows in the office building that headquarters the show. Okay, people are insane. Anyway, you've seen a badly edited 40-second trailer. Adding on so many things didn't just do one of these three things. There's so many elements that make up an animated show. Disconnected, reconnecting. Did my OBS just crash? Yep, totally did. Oh, I guess I'll wait for that. Yeah. Reconnection successful. Well, thank you very much, OBS. I really appreciate that. Welcome back, people. Anyway, so this actually adds a lot of context that I'm amicable towards, okay? So this is an artist. I don't ever have an issue with artists when we're criticizing stuff like this. You know what I think? I think I might have a new narrative. A feeling that I get from this with the information shown. Now hold on. It's important to keep in mind. It is entirely possible that that artist on Twitter can be full of shit and that the show is terrible. But it's also possible that people worked hard on the show, but the trailer was cut together by the most obnoxious cishet people in the universe who did nothing but frame the most ostentatiously stereotypical elements of gay culture in an effort to appeal to the normies, and are now facing backlash because they underestimated the extent to which average people would find this framing of the situation offensive. Because keep in mind, you know what else is a good show that I like? Hell of a Boss. I like the Vivzy Pop stuff. It's good. It's really good. But if you wanted to, you could make a trailer for Hell of a Boss by cutting together like 40 seconds and make it look awful. You could make it look like the most cringe, like post Newgrounds era. Yeah, you could hatchet job the hell out of that. The way you cut together trailers does a lot. IMO, this is outrage bait like cuties. That's also possible. It could be this is outrage bait. I don't mind the character designs here. It's also interesting to note, by the way, that when we see what I'm guessing are all the gay agents here, we have ones that don't look like massive stereotypes. You know what I mean? In fact, the people here look pretty normal, I'd say. But the opening shot of the show was with this crowd, which, again, there's nothing wrong with how any of them look. They all look fantastic, don't get me wrong. But this definitely plays way harder into RuPaul Drag Race gay stereotyping than this does. You know what I mean? Very big difference in the immediate presentation of this kind of stuff. Anyway, we move forward, and then we get, like, the Pride Parade stuff. How much of the show is actually going to be, like, people at Pride Parades? You know? Then we have the drag. Yeah, Kink and Pride Discourse 2.0. Please do not. We have a sex joke. We have battling. We have hacking. And then, of course, we have the famous...
Freeze! The room's empty. I wasted all that masculinity on nothing.
Not nothing. My little butthole went boop.
I'm not going to play defense for that phrase. I'm not playing defense for it. I'm not. No, I'm not going to. I'm not committing to playing defense for that phrase. Okay, what does it mean, though? I think it means he likes it when he gets fucked in his ass. And I'm just guessing, but I have a feeling that there will be many jokes to that effect, you know? That's just a feeling that I get. There will probably be quite a few of that person making that jokes. Yes, it means he is a bottom. That he is gay and he is a bottom. Wait, you mean they're all gay? What? Well, not all gay people get fucked in the ass. Uh-oh, wait, do we have to have the talk with chat? Isn't it only like half of gay couples in America actually have anal sex or something? Or is it like 60% or something like that? I think it's something like that, yeah. It's not like every single one of them. In the ballpark, I think, yeah. It's like 54%. Yeah, it's crazy to think about, but yeah. You have to explain what it means to top and bottom. Being the top is when you do inside the other person, and being the bottom is when you get insided. And now we know. Is this Politics 103? Anyway, and then we have...
You can't pander to the gays, they can smell it. You're acting like Citibank at Pride.
Actually, I think you're right, Hyena. The fact that this line plays at the end here, which is so lacking in self-awareness, does make me feel like this is outrage bait. I think that's actually totally possible. Yeah. If they had made fun of Netflix here, then it would have been easier as a straight line. But this line, I think, really cinched the outrage that they've been getting. I wondered, was it complete outrage bait? Here, you know what? I'll say this, okay? I'll watch the show when it comes out to see if it's good and if it's just a hack job trailer, genuinely. I don't have a problem with gay people being ostentatious at all. In media, I mean, like, if you want to have a gay character where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gay, no big, that's cool. And if you want to have a gay character who's like a big... To quote Video Game Donkey, a big honking gayzilla, then that's also great. I think they're both wonderful. Look, I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I clearly do not have a problem with ostentatious gay people, all right? I'm clearly not opposed to that in the slightest. And while I've never really cared for RuPaul's Drag Race, or I guess like drag culture generally, not to say RuPaul's representative of drag culture generally, but while I've never really cared for that like too much, like, have fun, you know? I don't care, whatever. I'm totally okay. Saved. Yeah, saved. Whew. Whew. Well, I've never really cared for that stuff in general. Like, the idea of like a really loud and fun show that nails some of the like broader themes of gay culture and just like hams on them really hard isn't necessarily like a problem. After all, we all like Archer, don't we? And what is Archer if not an incredibly loud and aggressive celebration of heterosexual tropes. Like, is it not? Like, seriously, all of Archer is like, that's all, like, the whole show is that. It's like, it's as aggressively heterosexual from our protag as this is homosexual. I mean, and it's constantly, yeah, but it makes fun of it. That's true. It does make fun of it. And maybe this show will too. We just haven't seen anything past the trailer. So here's my verdict. The trailer is cringe and was probably cut together by people who are either clueless or outrage baiting. The actual show might be bad, but it does have the potential to be good, and I think that's important to keep in mind. And please do not harass artists because they worked on this. Do you have any idea how much of a dream job it is to be like a queer artist and then to get a gig doing like art for a like a Netflix show? Like, oh my God. That's like, come on.